I would like to call the Richmond Parks and Recreation Board to order. I will now read the mission statement. The Richmond Parks and Recreation Department provides for the positive development and well-being of the Richmond community through the provision of parks, greenways, trails, and recreational programming and facilities while working in cooperation with other service providers and partners in the community to maximize all available resources. Next on the agenda, do any special guests today? No. All right. Moving on to the approval of minutes. Have folks had a chance to look at the January 11th minutes?
Yes.
If so, is there a motion for approval?
So moved. Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the January 11th minutes. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. On to the superintendent's report. Denise.
Yeah, so I just wanted to make sure to remind you that after this, at 4:30, we have the Richmond Farmers Market Strategic Plan reveal, and we're very excited about that. This has been a long time coming. This is something obviously that we have, it came a sub-plan off of our master plan, so we're very excited about that, looking forward to that. Been meeting with the mayor regarding a few items, and so those have all been pretty optimistic. We're talking about bonds and some things that we need for our master plan bonds, and also the I-70 project and some of those things, and as well as the gorge. So I'll be presenting next week at Issues and Advocacy for the Chamber on the gorge, so that's also exciting. So lots of stuff going on. We're gearing up for a wonderful summer. We had our recreation retreat last week to talk through all kinds of planning initiatives. And so the team is gearing up for lots of planning and strategies on that. I did want to just highlight the fact that we did have a wonderful good news story. We did have a great post that stated, yesterday I attended a wellness class at Richmond's Senior Recreation Center. Excellent material and leadership from Gail Davis. The environment is welcoming and sparkling clean. Staff was very friendly and helpful. The new director, Becky, has upgraded the offerings and is a delight as she buzzes around making sure all needs are met. The center was well attended with people who obviously enjoyed being there and socializing. As someone new in the building, I was greeted by multiple participants and found myself looking forward to finding other reasons to be there. If you've never visited there or it's been a while, I strongly encourage you to pay a visit. And that is why we are now 126 new members since June. So props to the Richmond Senior Recreation Center and Becky for all of her work that she is doing. You know, I think it's just, we need to make sure that this continues, and I wanted to make sure I highlighted that.
Very good.
Any questions or comments regarding her report?
Great job, Nick.
Hey, Becky!
All right. Moving on to the division reports. Jim, do you have anything to highlight?
Just if you have any questions of the report, but I would just like to touch base on our wood weekend. Between the street department and the park staff, we took down an additional 60 trees that were in dire need of coming down. And there's still some laying around, so if anyone still wants some wood, they're more than welcome to come out the next week or two and get wood during the week, and after that we're in the process of cleaning up now, but we'll get it all cleaned up by then, hopefully. So if you have any other questions, other than we are conducting interviews for 2 full-time maintenance laborers, so in the process, well, one now, we just hired one out of the group, so we'll have some more interviews to go.
We have seasonal positions at Middle Fork.
Yeah, Middle Fork, we got that letters that went out to all the dock slips from last year, and we're in the process of hiring staff for the reservoir. We will open a week early this year, April the 6th. So we're going to open up. So.
And that is mainly due to the eclipse. We want to make sure that we have a special area for them to watch.
And if you drive by the pool, you'll see all the chemicals on the deck. So it won't be long, we'll be filling that.
All right.
That's right.
Okay,
Thank you, Jim.
questions? Yeah, thank you.
Emma, do you have financials?
Catherine just walked in. If you want to.
Is she coming up that way? Or is she went back?
She's probably.
Oh, okay. Hey. Here.
I just wanted to highlight on some of the positives for the end of the year financials, that for the parks funds, the majority of our goals we met at 100% or higher for what we're predicting for our revenues, especially our cabin and shelter rentals. They've done really good all year, and so I think we're pretty proud of that. And our, even if you look at the pool, all but swim lessons, we went above and beyond what we projected. So I think if we continue to be frugal and continue to kind of cut where we need to because of what's going up, I think we'll do even better this year. We've already started, I've looked into certain things that we could switch, as far as like last year, mid-year, we switched to Highway 38 instead of Rumpke to save a little bit, so I think we'll see better return on that this year. We're switching from Cintas to Aramark to save about $250 a year on our shop towels. So all the time we're looking for just little things to kind of help make up the differences.
Anything else?
No, any questions?
Questions, comments?
Sounds good.
All right, so you're done, Dan. Becky, you're here. Anything you want to highlight?
Yes, I do. But I just want to say thank you, because I go on Facebook and all kinds of people are sending me this post. It's been really exciting that people know I'm not on Facebook and they're sending me the post that's really nice about the center. So we are growing and stretching big time. We had our first confident conditioning group today. That was very cool. It's amazing how many people don't know that a treadmill is not going to throw you off like Fred Flintstone on the back. So people were able to get up there and feel very confident about that. And more people joined after they heard them on the stage. So Ryan, who's teaching it, will be really busy coming up. And we have, I think you saw all the stuff in here, aircraft flying. They have not kicked me out of the gym yet. This is very exciting. We have one that's a demonstration aircraft. So anybody who wants to come in and fly can. Note to everybody, you can't turn it on and not expect to turn on everybody's at one time and then own it when you crash. That's a problem. I am getting better at it, at least. We also have a plan coming up. We aren't going to do anything specifically for the eclipse except have a kind of a eat fest all day with bake sales starting in the morning and running throughout. And we have somebody we're trying to get from Earlham to come over. We're working on that now, to do the Monday before. Everybody wants to know what is an eclipse, other than the little boxes we used to make and look through the hole and save ourselves, and why do we have to wear glasses? So I thought it would be really good to have somebody come and tell us that. So the council's having a big thing on that April 1st, so that'll be really good. So we're stretching. I hope you allow us to keep growing, because it's really fun. So, thank you. And I'm sorry I was late, but we had so many people there I couldn't get out of the parking lot. I was like, I'm trapped. So, thank you.
Thank you. All right, we're going to move on to any board concerns or comments. Delegation correspondence that you need to highlight, Denise?
We wanted to add our eclipse events on there, and also just as a side note, remember that if you have any goals or anything you'd like to share, we'll be going through our goal setting session with the entire team on the 16th. And so if you want to add any of those, please send those to me.
Okay. Looks like we don't have any old business, so looks like the new business we have is the approval of contract 13-2024 to Highway 38 dumpsters and restrooms.
So this is our yearly contract, Emma alluded to that earlier, and this is to Highway 38 dumpsters and restrooms. They take care of all of our restroom needs that we put around the park system. This is for up to not to exceed $10,000, and so this will be actually to serve all of the park system for 2024.
And if I could point out, they've been troopers with the vandalism and our porta pots, especially Mary Scott getting knocked over and then having to come clean them up. They haven't held it against us, so they've been really good with that.
We do appreciate that, those things that are outside of our control.
Okay. Any questions or comments about this contract? If not, can I entertain a motion for approval?
So moved. Second.
It's moved and second to approve contract 13-2024, the Highway 38 dumpsters and restrooms, not to exceed $10,000. Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Is there any other business for today?
I just wanted to give the board just a heads up that next meeting we'll be diving into the budget for Highland. So obviously you might have seen those numbers and reviewed those numbers. We'll have kind of a plan for you to review once Wes gets back. Been diving into that a little bit more, Emma and I have. And so I think it's important that we talk through that a little bit and some of our expectations going forward for the next 5 years. So that is something I just wanted to draw your attention to and let you know that we're on top of it and that we do have a plan of action, and we just wanted to share that with you and get your thoughts on that as well. But that would be appropriate once Wes gets back from Florida and we're active and engaged with that. Sound good?
That sounds good.
All right, if there is nothing else for today, I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
It's moved and second to adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Motion carries. You're in.